Welcome to another double shot. Last week, Sylvester Stallone was at an event in which he didn't just introduce President-elect Donald Trump, but praised him. And it got me wondering whether or not, now that you have an election in which Donald Trump won the popular vote, and it was a landslide as far as electoral vote was, do more celebrities or anyone of note start to come out
in support
and really embrace in a way that they were uncomfortable before because they
felt like they would be alienated or they would lose work? I think in the short term, the answer is no. And I think it's a very difficult one. I could see some, like Danica Patrick came out and said like she's a Trump supporter.
She hasn't been in a car for the last decade.
Well, that's true. And she's not going to risk losing any work because I imagine the audience.
She's already unemployed.
The audience that she works with
those are Trump supporters.
Trump supporters, so it doesn't hurt her credibility in any way with her supporters.
Well, what about a big star? Because we don't
Hollywood
really have
star
on the conservative side a whole bunch of A-listers. We have a few that kind of get to the B level. We've got a couple of. I think Dennis Quaid counts as an A-lister.
You know, or like Gary Sinise is another one that
he doesn't. Does he still do it?
He doesn't really do politics much. He's just like he does a lot of
veteran military.
Very veteran military focused.
But I like Sylvester Stallone on our side.
Sylvester's cool. Schwarzenegger came out for Harris just before the election. What's really funny, I think, is that this election has proven that celebrity endorsements don't mean anything.
Oh, thank God.
Like nothing. So I'm glad that that's finally happened. That people realize.
Megan Thee Stallion doesn't have an impact on who people are going to vote for.
Did she vote for Harris?
She performed and twerked.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I would have voted.
Yeah, there was a group called Twerkers for Harris.
I would have voted for.
Also, weirdly, the white guys.
Oh yikes, yikes! But yeah, I don't know if it's going to encourage because again, they're in Hollywood. It's still, I imagine, it's still a very unpopular thing to not be kind of, in that.
Are you going to come out as a Trump supporter?
I don't like to express my political views with people.
See?
I like to.
He doesn't want to take a stance.
Well, it's not that I don't want to take a stance.
No, you know what the best talk radio hosts make are the ones who don't take stances on things.
It's that I don't want to impose my views on you, the listener, but.
Literally all the double shots are imposing our views on people.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We'll see you next time. Hey, it's Jason Rantz here with Scott Rarucka from Legacy Group Capital. He's their CEO. So let's talk about someone who wants to invest in real estate. They don't quite know where to go, what to do, where to start, but they do know, obviously, that right now the market is really, really hot. So you're the place to do it. How do you help?
Yeah, so how we help is, we've been investing in the greater Seattle area for over 20 years. And we have a historical track record that we're super proud of. Double-digit returns over time with no investor losses. And if you can find somebody else out there that's done that, you should probably talk to them. And how we really do it is we're lending on real estate, and we're also acquiring real estate and building it and developing it. All those things come out of a fund that people invest into. So there's lending and there's acquisition. And then we share in profits with all of our investors on both those activities. Jason, most people can't do that on their own. They're not going to go develop properties. They're not going to go be a bank and lend money. But they can jump in with us and they can be that developer and they can be that lender, but it's underneath our umbrella with a 20-year track record that's unparalleled to anything that you'll find out there. We've been told that we're one of the best kept secrets in the Pacific Northwest.
I don't want it to be a secret. I want everyone to know just about what it is you do. The Legacy Group Capital family of funds offer short-term 90-day investments at 7%. Longer-term investments, they've averaged double-digit returns. Just go to legacyg.com.